What it do, man? It's your boy Josh. We back up in this thing with another one. We woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High, man. Let's get it. Guys, you are going to experience negative things from time to time. You will make mistakes. Other people will make mistakes. You will be put in situations where you will be in a scenario in which you might doubt yourself. And that's okay. But you got to snap on up out of it. Stop sitting in that mistake. Stop sitting in that season or that feeling when they said no to you. Stop sitting in that guilt. It's time to get up and keep moving forward, because staying in a negative frequency is not going to make anything good go for your life. Continuing to have self-doubt, continuing to question yourself, continuing to deal with guilt is not going to help you get past it and overcome it and standing on top of it. It's happened. Move on. Accept that you will never be perfect. Accept that this was a minor mistake or this was just a minor inconvenience, but this has not changed anything. You are still that dude. Nothing has changed. You are still that guy that is capable of accomplishing great things, that can be great things. This one occurrence, this latest season or whatever the case may be, is not the end all be all. It feels like it's the end all be all is because you are choosing to sit in it. You are choosing to operate at a negative frequency. You are choosing to dwell on the problem instead of getting to the solution, getting to the positivity, getting to overcoming it, getting back to doing what it is that you do. You over here want to take this one minor inconvenience and you want to use this one little minor inconvenience as the reason as to why, oh yeah, this one mistake, this one day, it's the reason to shut it all down and to not think that why would we, just one minor mistake or one minor setback, one moment, one situation, one decision, one day, you're telling me has the ability and the power to stop you in your tracks, to make you all of a sudden stop believing in yourself, to make you all of a sudden think that God can't handle this? Why are we choosing to believe in something so negative? Why are we choosing to focus our energy onto something so negative? When that thought comes back into your head, there's a video I have. It's called Discipline Your Mind. And it's about disciplining the thoughts that are negative that enter your head. When you start to self-doubt, you go ahead and you discipline your mind. The disciplined mind goes ahead and he acknowledges that the way that he is thinking is not the way he should be thinking if he is trying to be this. If he is trying to be something that is this great. He realizes that me thinking negatively is not a way of thinking that the best version of myself thinks. The best version of myself doesn't think of this way. How would the best version of yourself think whenever they were in a negative situation? They'd be like, it happens some days. All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's get back on track. Let's keep it moving. Forget it. Let's go. It's in the past. Let's get back to doing what we're supposed to do. Nope. Nah, this is not the reason as to why I'm not going to. No, I am capable. I am worthy. Nothing has changed. I am still God's son. I am a child of God. I am a creation. He has designed this purpose for me. There is no. I'm not going to allow my years or my weeks or my months of constant growth and constant pursuit of becoming the best version of myself. I refuse to allow all that to be for nothing just on this one minor inconvenience, this one mistake, this one setback. I'd be damned if I'm going to let the entire trajectory of my life completely alter just after this one scenario. Discipline your mind. Acknowledge when you have negative thoughts going into your head and you cut that junk out immediately. You do not let it fester. That is what it's going to require. You disciplining your mind. You said, bro, I don't think like this. This is not me. This situation does not define me. Think about all the good things I've been doing. Think about all my strengths. Think of think about how far I've come. Nah, we got to keep it moving. We got to keep it pushing. Get yourself out of that. Stop allowing your subconscious to control you, because your subconscious mind is something that has developed over time. And it's developed the way your subconscious has developed into thinking of your insecurities and thinking of things that you weren't capable of doing, is because you have told yourself that over the years. You told yourself that you were too short. You told yourself that you're not worthy. You told yourself all these things, all these false ass lies that are not true. And now here it is, your subconscious is over here telling me, we can't do this because this is one of our weekends. Oh, we can't do this because this is always happens to us. Oh, here it is again. This is exactly why we shouldn't believe in yourself. Stop allowing you to be carried and controlled by your subconscious mind. Discipline your mind. Tell it how you want it to think, and then let your thoughts in your head. A good simple exercise of how you have control over your mind. In your mind, I want you to scream as loud as you can your first name. And then I want you to say your first name in the most softest voice in your mind. You see that? You see how you have control over your mind? You see how you have control over your thoughts and what you think? Whenever you are faced with something negative, when the subconscious provides you a negative thought, something that's trying to stop you, something that is trying to prevent you from moving forward, discipline it. Extinguish it, exonerate, abolish it, get it out of there. It does not have a place here. We do not think like that. Us thinking like that is only going to produce more negativity, and it's only going to slow us down, and it's only going to put us in the place that we least desire. That is what's going to happen. What is going to make you transcend, that's going to make you achieve and continue to elevate in life, is continuing to think like that, thinking more positively, thinking and focusing on your strengths, addressing your weaknesses with solutions. Yeah, I may be weak on this, but this is what I'm going to do. And then I may be suck at dribbling, but I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to get better at dribbling. And then by the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be good at dribbling, and I'm going to be an elite dribbler. Yeah, I may be sucking at shooting right now, but I'm going to get better at shooting, and I'm going to be an elite shooter by the end of the month. And not, I suck at dribbling and I'm always going to suck at dribbling, and this is the reason why I won't be great. I suck at shooting. I can't never be good at shooting, and this is the reason as to why I won't be great. No. You have a positive mindset and a positive attitude when it comes to you addressing life. I just gave you 2 clear examples. Which way of thinking do you think is going to get you to a place of where you want to be? Because I'm assuming everybody wants to be at the top. Something positive, receiving positive. You guys want to know you sow what you reap? What do you think you're going to reap when you sow in the thought that you can't do it? When you start to water that thought and start to believe in it even more and continue to let it live and continue to let it fester. And the reason as to why it's growing bigger and bigger is because you keep feeding it and you keep watering it, because you keep adding on to it. You keep adding on to it. It's like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can't do this. Yeah, this is too much. Yeah, you're just making it more and more of a reality. Stop it immediately. Go and watch that video, Discipline Your Mind. I made it a few weeks ago, probably a month ago. Discipline your mind. I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember that video. That is what you need to do in order to get yourself out of the situation that you're in. You have to realize that thinking negatively, doubting yourself, is not going to get you where you desire. If anything, it's going to have you going backwards, redoing the steps that you already passed, that you already conquered. Keep moving forward. Do not allow the enemy, the devil, to trick you. What does this look like? We putting all this work in for so long, and now we get to this one minor inconvenience, this one little setback, this one little pause. Now we question on whether or not we capable of doing this, all from this one moment. Think about all the continuous moments that we've had in the past, the steady growth. Why are we willing to throw it all away just off of this one minor inconvenience? That's what the devil wants you to do. And it's typical when the devil wants to hit people up with that are elevating in life. When he starts to realize that you're a threat. Notice how the devil really don't attack people that really ain't moving and really ain't got no motion in life. Realize how bad things are always going to come from out the wazoo, going against people that are always trying to chase God or trying to elevate and become the best version of yourself. Watch how when you step into your purpose, you start doing what it is that you're supposed to do. That's when you realize that you got anxiety. That's when you start to realize that you got self-doubt. That's when you start to realize that you ain't as confident in yourself. Don't let the enemy play a trick on you. He's only throwing those over there so he can slow you down. And it's working. When you allow your thoughts to continue to be negative and you don't move past that junk, you're doing exactly what the devil wants you to do. You're doing exactly what the enemy wants you to do. You're doing exactly what them haters want you to do. They want you to believe in what they want. They want you to believe in what they believe in so you can stop, so you can slow down. Because why? Because you're becoming too powerful. This right now is the moment that you need to put your foot on the gas even harder and go even crazier. To show that you will not allow something like this to stop you. It cannot stop you. It will not stop you. That is the belief that you need to have. But if you have the belief that, yeah, you know what, maybe it's right, then that's full certainty knowing that, you know what, you're about to be done and you're going to stop in your tracks and you should not expect any sort of more growth if you continuously think like that. But if you can acknowledge or realize when a negative thought, when a thought that is foreign, a thought that is not supposed to be inside of your head, when you realize it, and you can extinguish it, you can acknowledge what it is and get it the hell on up out of your head and replace it with something positive, man, you're going to become one dangerous brother, bro. And to my ladies that's watching, you going to be dangerous, sis. Y'all finna be dangerous. And do not allow one person, one moment, one person, do not let them get to you. The only thing that matters is what you believe in. When it comes to your journey and when it comes to you stepping into what you want to believe or stepping in what you want to be, the only thing you need is to believe in yourself. And the only person that's required to believe in yourself is you. Because if everybody else believed in you, but you don't believe in yourself, it doesn't matter. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to operate and move with the intention that you can do it. You're going to be moving with doubt. Everybody else can doubt you, say that you can't do it. But as long as you have that belief in yourself and you act and you operate and you move off of that belief, no matter how many people think you can't do it, as long as you believe, you can, bro. You can. And when you tell yourself that you can, and you really believe it, you follow that you can with the you will. Man, bump her, bro. She didn't want me. That don't mean no girl want me. She don't want me. That's on her, bro. As opposed to, oh my gosh, she don't want me. What am I? Am I ugly now? Am I this now? Am I that now? Oh my gosh, one girl doesn't like me. That means that no girl likes me, bro. Get out of here with that way of thinking. Oh my God, they didn't invite me out. They don't want to be friends with me. Oh my gosh, if they're not friends with me, who am I? Bro, move out of here with that way of thinking, bro. I don't want to be around anything or anybody that's going to cause me to think negatively about myself. That's going to try to convince me to think less about myself. Bro, bump all that, bro. You can miss me with that stuff, bro. It does not add to my life. It only has the ability to take away. Don't stay in that funk too long. Cry about it. Be sad about it. Be like, damn, I made a mistake. I should. And then keep it pushing. Because your future self is still depending on you. It's still counting on you. It's still hoping that you can continue to go forward and keep moving. And I want you at some point to look back in your past and be like, man, that was the moment right there. I'm so proud of myself for persevering and standing on top and standing on business and not allowing something that wasn't even true to become true in my world. You have the ability to believe what is and is not true in your world. And if you don't want to believe in it, don't believe in it. It does not matter what they believe in. It does not matter what they think is possible. It does not matter what they think that you can do. Only person that knows really, truly, deep down what you can do and what you're capable of is you, bro. It's you. They don't need to see the vision. You need to see the vision. They don't need to believe. You need to believe. Stand on business, bro. This thing right here cannot stop you. Only if you think that it's stopping you. But you can look at this mistake, you can look at this and be like, bro, this junk don't define me, bro. I'm that guy. I always will be that guy. Just because I'm that guy doesn't mean I don't got to deal with a bunch of BS from time to time. But I'm going to get through that, and I'm going to go back to doing what I've always been doing, and that's standing on business and giving myself everything that I've deserved, bro. Because why? Because I just said I was deserving of it. I'm worthy of it. Why? Because I believe that. Not because somebody had told me that, because I believe in that. That's the reality in which I live in, and that's the reality in which I want y'all to live in. Because nothing good can come out of thinking negatively about yourself. Nothing good can come out of doubting yourself. When you don't act and you have hesitation and you don't want to move, and that's how the devil gets you. That's how come the one thing you feared the most becomes reality. Is when you start focusing and attention on it and trying to prevent it. What you resist will persist. So, I hope this video helps. I really do. So that's all I got for y'all boys, man. Before y'all go, man, make sure y'all hit the like, comment, subscribe button, share the video. I'ma holler at y'all.